Hey, everybody.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Trevor, how's it going?
I am great. How are you?
Oh, man, we're good.
How's it
I
going,
love
Bobby?
talking to you, man. He said, how's it going, Bobby?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. How you?
Good.
So, Bobby's going to do the shout outs tonight. As everybody knows, I've been sick and his voice is going in and out.
So we'll try and save her some of there. Sammy, hey, how you doing, Sammy? Good to see you. Hey, what's up, Stan? Good to see you, man. Glad you came in here. Will. Hey, Will, what's up? How you doing, Will?
Who is this guy with this badass fucking sinking pencil logo right here?
Yep. Sinking pencil, best logos in the business.
That's right.
Let's see, Stan again,
and me,
Sammy again,
and Miss Carissa.
Miss Carissa, how are you doing?
It's Shauna Kana. I love saying her name.
JNS Exotics, James, how you doing?
Hey, James, we need to get you scheduled. Shauna Kana, and Carissa, we need to do the same thing. You guys have always been here to support, and I would love to get you on this show, man. Just reach out, hit me up.
What do we got here? It's Chris. What's going on,
Chris, my dude, man. He is a fun dude.
He is. Absolutely.
I love Chris. And he's also a sponsor of the show.
Yep. We got Bod's Exotics Reptiles. How you doing?
Hey, Bods. How's it going,
Mark. What's up, Mark?
Did you get Will's Hella Heat?
Yeah.
Mr. Hot Pockets?
A while ago.
Okay. Well, we got to shout out Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets. What's up, Jared?
And of course, Stan. How you doing, bud? Hope everything's okay with you and your beautiful wife. All right, man. Let's get to the show. How are you doing tonight?
I am great. What's up, everybody?
I feel like this microphone is right in my face, but it literally is tonight.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great, yes. Yeah. What is this you have on right there?
It's a little microphone. It's a Malray. I'm not even sure what this comes in. This little pack here, and there's two microphones and a little thing that plugs into your computer or your phone, and like there's a whole bunch of fans going on in here. Can you hear any of the fans?
No, I cannot.
Oh, this thing's great then. All right.
I really want to get one of those because I want to start recording more in the snake room.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly why I got this.
Oh, okay, Jared. So it's probably just me being right up on it, honestly, because I have to be. Go ahead, Bobby.
So, is it echoing on our side, Jared?
He's probably like, yeah. So, man, how many clutches have you had this year?
Maybe I spoke too soon about this mic.
No, it's me.
I think it's on our side.
Yeah, it's me. I had it so close.
This year, okay. I think I only had 7 clutches this year for ball pythons. So it was not a big year, but I've only really gotten back into this heavy 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now. So I wasn't shooting for the moon this year. So I was happy with what I got.
So how long have you been? Okay, why do I have an echo right now?
It's right over your face on the video too.
Well, that's a good thing. Okay, if you just want to introduce yourself, say what your specialty is and stuff, I'm going to try to get it to not do that anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so for all those who don't know me, I am Trevor with Ball Labs from Denver, Colorado. Beautiful Denver, Colorado, up here in the Mile High. I bought my first snake in like 2000. I was seeing a girl at the time, and she was breeding leopard geckos, and I went to a reptile show with her in Gresham, Oregon, and this was back when, like, for ball pythons, like pieds were cool, and they were like, they weren't cheap, and I wasn't big into like the brown normal looking ball pythons, so I was looking for something kind of cool, and I walked over to a table and I saw a striped jungle carpet python, and he was awesome. I just fell in love with him. And I wasn't really sure that I was wanting to get into snakes, so I actually walked around the rest of the expo for like an hour and a half, and then I went back. I told myself, if I go back to the table and he's still there, I'm gonna buy him. And sure enough, I went back to the table at the end of the expo, and he was still there, and he came home with me. And it kind of grew from there. After that, I got 3 more female carpet pythons. I got a couple of green tree pythons. She had set me up with a friend of hers that was a breeder actually out here in Colorado. This was back when I was in Washington, Oregon area. And he shipped me a couple of green tree pythons, little red and little yellow neonates. And we also would frequent a PetSmart, and we became very good friends with the people at this PetSmart. They knew we were into reptiles. And that was the first time I adopted a reptile from PetSmart. I got a ball python. He was a little normal. They were having trouble with him eating. So I had looked it up and found out that I could like assist feed him and kind of unhinge the jaw and help it in there. And I named him Baller, and it was great. He was definitely the shy one out of the bunch. And I had reptiles for years. That grew obviously. And then I moved around the country quite a bit, and I had to get rid of the reptiles because it wasn't a stable environment for them, right? Because I didn't know. I would go move to Phoenix, or I'd move to Denver, or and I didn't know exactly where I was going to land at that time. So I would kind of be the guy who would just pack up and drive, and then I would find out what I was going to do when I got there. So I couldn't exactly bring along reptiles for that ride. So then I've been back here in Denver for probably almost 15 years, I think. And I came back here to be an uncle, and I ended up buying this house. I got pretty lucky. I bought this house in June of 2020, right before everything went crazy with COVID. So
yeah, real lucky.
Yeah, I got in really lucky on the low interest rate, and it just so happened to have a gigantic basement, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do with that basement.
I bet you did.
Yeah. So we actually had moved from an apartment, and we had a couple of reptiles in the apartment. We had 2 corn snakes and 2 boas and some turtles and that kind of stuff. But in fact, I still have the corn snakes, Dave and Diana. And then it kind of just blew up from there. This was during the COVID boom when everybody was getting into reptiles. I had already loved reptiles, and so in the last 3 years, it's gone to, I think there's somewhere around 250 of them in this basement, just in snakes, and then there's probably the equivalent in geckos too. So there's quite a bit going on in this basement, but I love being down here. I love the reptiles.
Yeah,
particularly I love snakes. Geckos are cool, but I'm a snake guy, right? No offense to the gecko people out there, but
right.
yeah.
So how many species of snakes do you keep?
All right, so I've obviously got ball pythons. There's boas, there's carpets, there's Amazon tree boas, there's green tree pythons, there's vine snakes, rough green snakes, sand boas.
Now, are the vine snakes the little green ones that have the little triangle head?
Yeah.
I have been wanting one of those so bad.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Are they pretty easy to keep?
I mean, yeah. If you know what you're doing, I think you can keep anything. But I mean, there's 2 frilled dragons over here in the corner, so they're full-grown frilled dragons, and those are supposedly pretty tough. But I think they're absolutely awesome. So let's see, black and white tegus over there. Yeah, there's lots of stuff in here.
Wow.
We keep many species.
What?
So you keep many different species.
I do. Yeah, I'm not biased. I mean, I have a lot of ball pythons because that's what the market is really about, right? And they're very easy to keep for space wise. You know, these guys. She's a 14-foot carpet python. She has a huge cage. Oh, I have a reticulated python as well. He's just a pet, but maybe one day I'll get him a girlfriend. His name's Hercules. But the bigger snakes, you just can't pack as many into this kind of this size. I mean, it's a pretty good size room, but ball pythons in a rack are a lot more space. It's conscientious, if you know what I mean. So
it looks like you like the ARS racks.
The ARS, yeah, I do like the ARS racks. I've never had Freedom Breeder racks. I did just order 3 Freedom Breeder rat racks. They should be here like this week, I think. But I do like the ARS racks. I like the powder coating, but I don't know that I really have a preference one over the other.
So we did the same thing. We love our ARS snake racks, but then we went with Freedom Breeder, the ASF.
ASF.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm loving it so far.
Yeah. I can't wait for mine to get here. I bought them during the Black Friday sale.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we went.
We bought upgraded valves and their diaphragm valves, and we those we can.
Yeah, don't spend any extra on those, people. Don't do it.
I've not heard good things about the diaphragms.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Unfortunately, our friend Nathan told us after the fact of the matter.
Oh no.
We didn't know him at the time, so.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I've built quite a few of my own rat racks, the DIY ones with the basin tubs and stuff. And so I'm very familiar with the regular brass spring-loaded, nipples. So I didn't think that was an upgrade. That I did go with the fully enclosed water lines and the. I think I did everything else, but I did not upgrade it. And I emailed the guy, Tyler at Freedom Breeder. Shout out to Tyler at Freedom Breeder. He's awesome. I probably bugged him more than he gets paid for. And he was all about answering my questions. And I was like, I don't know what these diaphragm things are. Should I upgrade to him? He's like, if you don't have ASFs or little mice that have trouble moving the spring, don't do it. They're harder to adjust, and they just give you problems. So I was like, cool. I'm good with the regular brass spring loaded. Plus, I can get those from Reptile Basics and swap them out anytime I want. So
we got the water guard stuff too, but we don't know how it goes on. So they're sitting on the floor right now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
May have to hit you up to learn how to do
it. I don't know yet. I'm waiting for him to get here. Does it come fully assembled, or am I assembling these 3 racks in my garage?
So pretty much it's assembled except for the water guard.
Oh, gotcha. Did you guys get the classics or the pro lines?
Pro, I believe, wasn't it?
I think so.
The hybrid ones? The hybrid.
I would have to look at the order.
Yeah.
I think if it's partially assembled, you probably got the pro line, because I think the classic is all stainless steel welded together, and I don't think it comes apart. So I'm guessing all the videos that I've watched looks like they roll out the pallet and it's fully built on a pallet. So
that's how that was, but the water line guards wasn't on. And how many do you think there is on those? Just like 2 per level, I guess. Because we only got half a rack. We didn't need the whole thing. So we only have how many snakes? Like 57 snakes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to go over. I seriously don't want to go over 60.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in our home, and I just want to upgrade what we have. So.
Yeah. I am tired of buying rats, so I'm looking to try and produce 1,000 rats a month. So,
okay. So you're going to be all new to this.
Yeah. Well, I have my DIY racks, and they're great.
Okay.
But the Black Friday sale just tempted me too much. So I was like, it's just
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
We had Chris from
it's just
Reptile come in. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you.
Sorry, Chris, I didn't see you. You're sneaking in on me over here.
Snuck in.
Snuck
Yeah.
in.
But I wasn't just biased to Freedom Breeder on the rat racks. I also picked up more levels for ARS racks too. So I jumped in on their Black Friday sale as well.
All right. No, there's both. Oh, hey, bud. What's up? So yeah,
PK.
I love my
What about
ARS for the snakes. We
Yeah.
haven't had a problem. I wish there was a table with it. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, the slide out? Yeah. Yeah.
But with but I do love the Freedom Breeder for the ARSs because it's like
For
all
the
stainless.
Rats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ASFs because it is all stainless and
Right.
very well built. And I feel like so we're getting out of the rats. We're done with that. I mean, they're in our garage. They stink to high heaven.
Yeah.
And the garage is right across from my bedroom.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my
Yeah.
garage is underneath my master bedroom. And
Yeah, you know,
yeah. But it sure beats spending $1,500 to $2,000 a month on rats. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
well, we fortunately we haven't had to buy any since what we started really breeding them.
Yeah. We like.
Yeah.
Right, we got to them. So we got into them years ago when the kids were still at home, and the house we were living in, we had a wood burning fireplace that we used for heat. Actually, wood burning stove. So we just couldn't keep it quite the way it needed to be, and they were at the time to us, it was expensive with the kids still being at home, and we had gotten rid of them.
That's right, Stan.
When we got back into them, I don't know. Did we buy them then? I think we did.
We had to buy a few, but then we got in touch with that lady over in Denison. Anyway,
We just started.
I don't want to sit here and have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
It's all good. No worries. I love listening. You'd be surprised. Like, this is all I do is watch YouTube videos on snakes now. I don't pay for cable. I have Netflix and Disney for the kids, but I pretty much just watch YouTube snake videos.
Hey,
That's
Tito,
all I do.
man,
So are your kids into helping you in the?
they're too young.
Oh no, my 4-year-old loves being down here.
Oh,
My 2-year-old loves grabbing the little fuzzy rats and squeezing. So that's not good. But my 4-year-old, he's down to hold every snakes. He's completely fine with it. He loves coming down. It's called doing reptiles, right? And so they come down and they want to do reptiles with us. So
that's cool.
yeah.
So is this the first podcast you've been on?
No, I haven't. I've been on. I did another one a couple of months ago. I don't remember what it was.
You have KG's hat on, so I mean,
Oh,
you're already good there.
Oh, and I did F&As as well.
Yeah, man, I haven't talked to him in a while. In a minute, I need to.
Yeah, I
In a couple of weeks.
think I won way too much stuff on their show, and they're like, "You just got to come on now." So
Hey, there's Sammy. Sammy, did you wake up, honey? He calls Bosa Kike, but Bosa says you are the only one that is allowed to call me that, right? So, oh yeah. So, like, when did you start having your pictures of snakes? Like, how many years were you into keeping before you started having babies?
Oh, so I got my first snake in 2000. I probably had my first clutch in like 2006, 2005, 2006, somewhere in there.
Okay.
But then I've just now gotten back into it. So I had 3 clutches in 2020. No, 2021. Because I bought this house in 2020. So the following year I had 3 clutches, and then it just kind of built from there. But then this last year, like I wasn't looking to have too many clutches because I had a small incubator. This thing only holds like 15 tubs. I'm a big fan of the Animal Plastics 45 tub 6-quart hatchling racks. So I need to get some more of those. So I don't really have the infrastructure for those. I did just order 7 more racks of the 1065, so that'll help. I've ordered more of the 5540s. Not all of this is even full yet. I still got a couple of 5540s that are empty, a couple of 5040s. I'm not so big on this 7030. I probably will get rid of it and get more 5540s. It's just too big of a tub. I mean, I have some large females that are, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000 grams, but for the equivalent of a 7030, the same size, I could get a 5540 and have 10 more tubs, right? And what I really love about the 5540 is you can use the 5040 tubs in the 5540, right? So it's kind of interchangeable. My buddy Marshall at NoCo Reptiles, he was the one who turned me onto that. I don't know if you guys know Marshall. He's old school.
I've seen the NoCo. Oh yeah.
Is he the one that came up with the NoCo special?
Yep. He's the one that came up with NoCo special. Yeah, he's maybe like an hour from me, and he's awesome.
That's cool.
I've gotten a bunch of tri-stripe stuff from him and puzzle stuff from him, and a couple of clown things. I just picked up a super pastel butter stranger heck clown male from him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
I still don't have any stranger yet, but I want it so bad.
Yeah.
We're going to take a small little cut here, and so I can run the sponsor video.
Absolutely. Got to pay the man. I didn't even know you were taking sponsors, so I just jumped on with Adam from Proper Broils and Tony from Hardwired Exotics.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm sponsors of both those shows, so I didn't even know you were taking on sponsors.
I was, but now I'm pretty full. I don't think I can fit another one up there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Might start on the bottom line.
Yeah. There you go.
Telling my sponsors, though, please send me a 10-second clip or anything. Sponsors. I love you guys. I need some stuff so I can make some commercials for you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
So what was your most anticipated clutch last year, and how did the odds come out for you?
For 2023 or 2022? 2023?
This year.
Probably my head zebra clutch. Yeah. So I tell you everybody the story about this. So there's a lot of people getting out of reptiles, snake breeding right now, right? And it's sad because we want to build and grow the industry, but I also understand that some people got into it in 2020 and they got into it for the wrong reasons, and yeah, it didn't pan out for them. And I understand. Just give me a call and I'll be interested in buying your collection. And so that's what happened. I picked up 40 snakes from a guy, and he had a zebra, and he already had a clutch in the incubator. And so I packed up these 40 snakes and some racks and a big incubator, and I drove them an hour back to my house, and I had this clutch in the clutch tub sitting in the floor of the U-Haul, right in between my seat. And I was not sure it was going to make it. Bouncing around in the U-Haul, and I got it back, stuck it in my incubator, and it hatched. And I am very, very, very happy with that. So
what do you think about these comments like Stan just posted right here?
I don't know. I don't really care about names of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine. I think it's an identifier for people, right? Mackenzies and zebras, right? I don't know if it's all the same gene or it's not. I'm not a geneticist, right? I'm about the animals and what they look like and colors and patterns and all that. And if I didn't have names, I'd just be like, this is a cool snake, right? So I'm really about the animals. And I don't care if you call it Mackenzie and I call it zebra and whatever. It's striker too. I guess strikers, that could be. I think there's a couple of names for it. I think Gray Rider and the testing guys, they'll find out what all is the same thing. We're all just naming it different things because it's from it popped up somewhere else, and that's fine. Just like banana and coral glow, there's a big controversy in that too. I think it's cool yellow snake. That's what I think it is. So I don't really care.
So do you support the testing of the DNA to see?
I'm all about any kind of information that we can get, right? Data. I think there's nothing that's going to be negative about it coming out. I think the whole DG thing that happened and the controversy around the DG is, it's interesting. Whatever. I don't really care. I'm not a DG guy. I have DG stuff. I probably have 6 or 7 DG snakes, and they're cool. I prefer lace over DG. That's just me. But I think anything that helps with giving us more information, giving us more data about these animals is great, right? I'm all about the health testing too, the NITO and all that, that kind of stuff as well, because the more we know about these animals, the better we can take care of them, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
That's just what I think. So, I've not sent anything off for shed testing yet. I don't know that I ever will. I might. I don't know. I mean, if a customer is interested in an animal and they won't buy it unless it's something, then maybe I'd send it off, or maybe I'd just find another buyer. I don't know. Right.
I guess it all depends on how much that snake is.
Right. Yeah. But
and to me also, if the customer wants it tested, they need to pay for it themselves.
Sure. Right. I'm okay with that too. I definitely think I'm okay with that, but I also want to make people happy, right? I'm all about that too. I want to get, especially if I have a lot of high-end genes, right? I do, but I really like pet owners compared to selling to other breeders, right? It's great to sell to other breeders, but I feel like we're all just swapping snakes around and swapping money around, right?
Hey, Casey. Yeah, we are.
I just feel like that's what it is. And I'm really all about trying to get people into the hobby and into the industry. I have no problem going to meet somebody at the grocery store parking lot for a $40 normal, right? Spending a half an hour, 45 minutes with them, talking about their new pet. I think that's absolutely awesome because not that I'm trying to get a return customer, but it just does happen.
We have to have those return customers.
Right. But I'm not like, it's not like that's why I'm going to do that and spend the time with them. I love seeing the kid's face light up when he gets to hold a snake for the first time. Right. I absolutely love that. Even adults, I've sold to adults that in the grocery store parking lot off of Craigslist, and they're like, I've been researching snakes for the last 6 months, and I found you, and I want to buy this snake. Can you tell me some stuff? And I'll probably go into way too much detail, right?
Right.
And that's just, it's a passion of mine, right? So, but it does end up leading to return customers. They'll hit me up months later and be like, hey, this brown and black snake is really cool and I love him, but do you have anything with colors? And I'm like, I do. So why don't you come over and check some stuff out, right? So
Right.
I'm completely okay with that.
Let me sell you like 5 or 6 snakes at one time.
Right? I mean, it's funny you say that. I met a guy at a Repticon in front of a buddy's booth. I'm talking to my buddy. He has a booth there, and I'm wearing the shirt. And me and my buddy are talking. The guy and his son are standing in front of the booth looking at my buddy's snakes. And he turns to me after he's listening to our conversation. He's like, "Are you a breeder also?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And he's like, "Can I get your info?" And I gave him a sticker. And he texted me out of nowhere, and he just left. He just drove across country like last week to North Carolina with 6 of my snakes and a rack. He bought a rack too.
Yeah.
And that just because we stood around and shot the shit at a Repticon for an hour, right? So, yeah, I think this hobby industry, all of it is just, it's so much fun because of the interaction with people and because you get to give somebody a pet and something, somebody is going to love that animal for a very, very, very long time, right?
Absolutely.
Don't get me wrong, I run a zoo, pretty much. I have dogs and cats and bunnies and chickens and everything you can possibly think of, right?
Right.
But I think that there's a lot of people out there that are scared of snakes, and I have some big dogs, and the likelihood of my snake hurting me compared to one of my big dogs, I mean, it's just simple facts, right?
Yeah, we have Great Danes, and people are worried about these little bitty snakes, and I'm just like, oh,
right,
whatever.
right. So, and I think they're very cool to look at, very cool to study, right? And that, as much as I love ball pythons too, the colors and the patterns, they just kind of sit there. And so it's why I really love, like, this is a big carpet girl, and she's all over her tank all the time, right? And I love
snakes. What do you have for sale? I think people want to see what you have for sale.
for sale. All right, so let's look at some sale. I probably only have like 25 animals for sale. So I've decided to move the only orange dream that I have. The only orange dream line that I'm going to be working with is the deep orange high OD line from Hernan, right? So I am going to get rid of some of my orange dream stuff. So I do have a breed ready orange dream female. I can pull her out. She's not.
Yes.
I mean, she's not super special, but
Dan's got it. Show and sell time, or swap it to me, whatever you want to call it. Because I'm sure swapping is good too.
yeah. Oh,
Stan, I don't know what happened. My video is gone. I was going to play it. It's not on my list right now, so I'll have to re-download it. Everybody, we are having the auction. I'll announce this real quick. Let me put me on blast here. Person, what am I doing? Okay, so what did I say? It's January 17th.
January 17th, I believe.
We're gonna have the Sea of Serpents for TIFF. We're gonna have the auction. If anybody has anything they would like to donate, it doesn't have to be a snake. It can be a T-shirt. It can be anything.
Services, if you have,
yeah, services, anything. It's all gonna go to Tiffany. So love you guys. Praying for her every day.
So actually, the orange dream girl is heavy and shed. So this is a butter inchy fire girl that I'm gonna let go of. So she's pretty cool. This is Betsy. By the way, I have 250 snakes and names for all of them. So she's moving on. She doesn't have any recessives in her. She's not het for anything, as far as I know. But she's pretty cool.
Do you know what she's weighing right now?
She's got to be 800 grams, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
I could definitely pull the scale out if you wanted me to.
Okay. Oh, you got a ballpark?
Yeah, ballpark. Let's see. So there were definitely some animals that I bought back in the early days that now aren't going to work into any projects.
Right.
Right. So I don't know if anybody works with mocha, but I have a pastel mocha boy that
Nice.
I'm not gonna work with. This is Peter.
Damn, that's really pretty though.
Yeah, he's very cool. Hi.
Look that snoot.
Right. I love this flaming back here.
That's what I was looking at. It's like it just blends so perfectly in with the alien heads.
Right. But he can go to a new home. So if somebody wants Peter.
And I have shared all of your stuff in the description of the video. They can reach out to you.
Cool.
I mean, look at that logo. If y'all miss that logo on Instagram, something is wrong.
Let's see here.
Hey, Rob, how's it going?
I'll grab some babies.
Oh, my little soft spot. And Stan, no, Stan. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sorry. Sammy loves pod stuff. And so anything het pod, and leopard. He loves leopard.
It's pretty cool head pied.
Oh yeah.
That's some good tracks there. I love this elongated alien heads along the back.
What is that?
He's just a head pied, which is pretty wild. Wow. It's just a very good line of. They came from a visual banana pied to a head pied. So he's pretty awesome. And to be honest, I have pied stuff, and I'm just not big into the pied stuff. But I know people love pieds as pets, and so they're very cool. But I don't want to reduce the pattern and get like a lot of white. I have bells, but I just have bells because people want an all white snake. And that's the only reason I have them. Right. Besides the fact that they're cool and they're all my pets pretty much. But I'm not going, like, I have clown pied stuff and ultramel pied stuff, and I think that stuff's way cool. It's just pied is not my favorite recessive, right?
I'm the same way. I love darker jeans. Yeah. I'm not a pied fan, but I do love the pied clown stuff. I don't have them.
Yeah, I definitely have quite a bit of clown pied stuff. I just feel like if you're gonna make half the snake white, I want to see the clown out of it, right? So
exactly.
Yeah, but whatever, right? To each their own. To each their own. I know they're a big hit right now. They're clown pieds all over the place right now, and everybody loves it.
Yeah.
But and that's cool. To each their own. That's the great thing about this, right? Is we all can love what we really love, right? I'm a big fan of ultramel, and there's some people out there that aren't really into ultramel, right? And that's
Mhm.
fine. But I think it's very, very cool.
Oh yeah.
I think it's very cool.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Stan. Trick pod would be amazing.
Oh, okay. Trick pod.
Jared, do I still have an echo? Because I can hear myself. Trick pod, that would be so pretty.
There it is.
Mm.
See the ringer?
Yeah.
There's trick head pod.
Oh, male or female?
Male.
Available?
Sure. Yeah. He's a pretty good sized boy.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
And he's clearly head pod. I was pretty bummed when they found out that Blitz, Hurricane, and Trick were all the same stuff because I was trying to get each one of them.
Right.
And so I don't have any Blitz. I have Hurricane and Trick stuff. But he's a pretty cool guy.
I've definitely been looking for a female. I have a Mojave
Female?
Hurricane Hypo.
A female Trick pod.
No, I have a Mojave Hurricane Het Hypo male,
Okay.
and I've been looking for a female for him.
Are you looking for a Trick female?
Yes.
Here you go.
Look at him. Here you go. Hans has the best stuff ever. I'm such a fan of his.
I'll sell you Trixie.
Oh my gosh, how pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh wow. Is she head pied also?
No. Well, not that I know of.
Wow.
But she's pretty. She's very
Sammy
pretty.
Sammy wants to know if you have any dreamsicle. Hey Blakers, how's it going?
Dreamsicle available,
Yeah.
Sammy?
Sammy loves his dreamsicle stuff. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then I could sell you some double hets.
There you go.
I could sell you some double hets.
Hell yes.
Lab pides. I also have a visual dreamsicle. She got paired to a blackhead orange dream het dream male. So I'm gonna get blackhead and orange dream into the dreamsicle.
Wow.
So that should be fun coming this spring. So if you wanna wait for that, Sammy, that's cool. Or hit me up. But I do have double het lab pied stuff, males and females.
If you could remember us, you can send it to me or Sammy, either one, and I can get it to him.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. That works. Let me grab something else.
Is there anything anybody else is wanting to really see that he may have? Just put it in the comments. I will pull it up as soon as I see it. And just a reminder, there will not be a show next week.
Here you go, Sammy, some little banana het pieds. Hi.
Is it male or female?
Male.
Is that the only one you have, or do you have multiples?
Yeah, I have a couple of these.
Okay.
Yep.
Both males?
Yep.
Okay. Sammy said yes.
Do you need breeders, Sammy?
He says yes. Just show us what we got.
Yes, to breeders too. And you're into pieds?
Sammy loves pied. Sammy loves
Yeah,
bright
maybe
colored. Yeah,
Bright colored.
bright
Yeah.
colored pies. All that stuff.
I'm sure I can find stuff for you, Sammy. Uh,
So, how many snakes do you have right now? Just ball pythons.
just ball pythons. I think my order of rats was like 220 something. So yeah, the majority of it here is ball pythons. I think I have under 15 carpets, under 15 boas, and then just random stuff. Oh, Colombian rainbow boa. I have an albino rainbow boa too.
Oh my gosh, I've been wanting a rainbow boa too.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty. My albino. Oh, she's a little snappy one. The Colombian is just fine. I can pull her out, no problems, right? But you just open the tub of the albino one, and I don't know, maybe it's the eyesight with the red eyes or something. I don't know. I've never had any that just come flying out like they want to kill me. And
So Nathan from Infinite, let's say it, Bobby.
Infinite Possible Pythons.
He sent me a Barnhart black pastel, and this bitch does not strike this away. She jumps up straight up in the air to strike every time you look at her, and I'm just like, oh, I love this one.
I mean, you just open her tub.
So my reticulated, he's only a year old. He's like maybe 6 feet long, and he's in this 70-30 rack. And he is so funny. As soon as you open it, he'll come like 3 feet out, flying out, and then he realizes it's me, and I just put my hand down, and he's like, "Sorry, Dad," and then he'll just crawl up my arm. But it's because they just want to eat all the time, the time. Those retics, they are garbage cans for sure. But he's actually super sweet once you get him out, and he realizes that I'm not opening it up to drop in a rat, right?
I actually miss our big snake a lot.
Yeah. I got him. I was pretty lucky getting him because she had said no to big snakes, right? Because I have a 2-year-old and 4-year-old, and she's like, "It's gonna get out and eat my babies," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's not gonna happen." So she's the manager of the reptile shop, and these people come in, and they're having a baby, and they're like, every time we walk by this guy's tank, he snaps at the tank, and we just can't handle him or anything like that. And she's like, "Well, I just happen to know a guy who's a snake whisperer, and he'll be." And so they brought it in, and besides him flying out, like, he's never been aggressive at all. So
he's located in Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. Hey, Sammy, me and you are sponsors on Tony's videos now. I'm now a sponsor on Tony's video.
Not mine.
Not yours. You're full.
Oh, I'm sure I could squeeze another one in.
There you go.
That's great.
Right.
Ann was asking what your most anticipated clutch was for this year. Have you started pairing yet?
Oh yeah, I definitely have. So I am really, I don't know if many of you guys know about KG's LC Black Magic stuff.
No, I don't.
So it's pretty interesting. Okay, I'll just have to get her out then. This is
Hell yes.
cool.
This one's not for sale.
Not for sale. No.
I'm sorry, I gotta push this button, y'all. It keeps bothering me. Let's see what we got.
All right.
I couldn't get it to work on this right now.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, she's pretty wild looking. So she's Cinnamon Mojave LC Black Magic, and I paired her with the Deep Orange line High OD male. So I think that is going to be pretty interesting.
Yes.
Look at her eye straps. There's only a little dash there.
Right?
Yeah, it just looks like a little
dash.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I never imagined to be in this project. But I'm absolutely loving her.
I can't believe how dark beside the dorsal is. Like it
I
is
know,
just like black.
right? And there's a super form of it too. So pretty excited about that. But then I have, I have some other cool sunset, monsoon. Those are pretty. I'm pretty excited about those. Zebra as well, but I'm really excited about this girl. To see what this turns out to be looking like, and to get the deep orange line of OD in there. If you guys haven't seen that deep orange line, I recommend that. Like, get rid of all the rest of your orange dream and just go with this line. It is.
Do you have any to you to show?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Hell yes. And do you have any for sale?
I do not. This will be my first year breeding this guy.
Oh yeah, you can send me that. It's no problem.
Right?
Oh, good Lord, look at that damn thing. It's like a freaking glow stick.
It really is.
It almost looks
DG.
DG. It's so clean.
Right? Hi. Hi. Can you say hi to the camera? Not me?
Like there's barely any spots in the alien heads.
Right?
Dude, I love that. That almost looks fucking bang.
I know. Like, and this camera doesn't even pull it up. I can't even.
Right.
Like, it's so orange. It's crazy. When I first heard of the Orange Dream gene, like, this is what I imagined. And all the rest of the Orange Dream I have, like, they just brown so much out when they get older. It just kind of disappointing for me. And this is a full-grown male, right? He's breeder-ready male. So this is what I imagined OD to look like when I heard of the Orange Dream gene. And I'm so lucky to have him. I think he is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome.
He really does look like a bang to me.
Right?
He really does, yeah.
I'll definitely let you know, Stan, about the LC Black Magic coming spring, for sure. Now looks a little deeper.
Zib is exotics.
Robert.
Let's see, what else do I got? Hey, get in there. Like, I have so much stuff. Going. This is my reptile room manager.
Oh my God, a black pussy.
This is Leonard, and he's the brains of the operation here. Yeah, he's pretty great.
So do you breed your carpets also, or?
I do, yeah. She is very, very gravid right now. So I don't want to pull her out because, yeah, I don't want to mess with her right now. But she's very, very gravid. She's a big girl. I remember somebody in the comments said, I want to get that deep line bred back to bang het puzzle. Ooh, yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm all about the puzzle. I got lots of puzzle stuff too.
I have 66% het puzzles that we're trying to do something with this year.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Let me know. I'll have puzzle stuff for you too, for sure.
Do you use Husbandry Pro or you just use a notebook?
I do use Husbandry Pro for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I do use Husbandry Pro.
Oh my gosh.
I love this guy too. He is an original TSK line tri-stripe male, Bruin breeder from 2014. I picked him up from Anthony over at Reptile Creations. He's going to go into a lot of stuff this upcoming year for sure, just to get tri-stripe into some of these projects.
So the TSK line, Morphles, Morphs loves. So
oh yeah,
Yeah, he actually has a lot. He just had some babies out. What, yesterday was it?
Oh, nice.
Very nice babies.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at that.
So I actually have all 3 lines of TSK. It's kind of funny. I have the KMR line, the NOCO line, and the TSK line.
So no Joff,
What?
none of the Joff. What is it, Jofflin or whatever?
Joliffe?
Yes,
Joliffe.
Joliffe.
Oh, I didn't know Joliffe had TSK. I thought they were just Xanthic.
They're Xanthic though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, for Xanthic, I mainly work with VPI and TSK. I don't have any of the MJ or the Joliffe or just because I got into. Oh, I have black Xanthic. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I have LSR Fire. That's kind of cool.
I have one of those too.
You do?
Oh yeah, we have both. We have the Axis and the LSR.
Nice, nice.
I actually we will and deal with Earl for we take him rats and stuff. So
Oh, nice. Yeah, Earl. He's a good guy.
yeah, he is very good guy.
He's definitely a good guy. I have Burgundy line Ultramel, Burgundy albino, which is interesting for Ultramel. Put you back, buddy. Sammy, I did just pick up a tri-stripe or a het tri-stripe breeder girl. So,
oh my goodness!
You want to get some tri-stripe in your pied stuff, Sammy? I'll hook you up with babies next year. She's pretty. She's very pretty.
Ultramel?
Yeah. So this is the VPI line of Ultramel. They call it Burgundy albino, Burgundy albino, VPL and Ultramel, and it is compatible with all the other Ultramel lines. And she was bred. Oh, you got a little shed going on, don't you? I just realized that. She was bred to a het pied male, Ultramel pied male. So we'll see how that goes.
So is she het pied?
She is not. No.
Okay, so you're just going to be making some hits.
Yeah, just going to be making some visual Ultramel het pieds. This girl's pretty cool.
Holy shit, she is dark. I love it. Oh my god, my heart.
I know you like the dark ones.
Yes.
She's a Suma, super mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
So she's pretty sweet.
What did you breed her to?
So I didn't pair her up this year. She is part of the collection that I just picked up a couple months back. So we'll see. I don't have a whole lot of mahogany stuff. I think the way to go with her is breed her to a pied. So
That's
I'm thinking
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking banana pied. Really.
Oh wow! I never thought of that. Yeah, that would bring out some purples.
Right, mahogany banana, het pieds, and then we'll see what that looks like in a couple years. Let's see, what else do I have?
So, being as Chris, sir, I really think you need to start your own Patreon because you're so knowledgeable about stuff. Yeah, you don't have your own YouTube channel, but dude, you could kill it.
Yeah.
I really do think he could.
Chris is awesome.
Yes, he is. Awesome. Him and his wife both, and their kids are little sweethearts, except for the baby doesn't like me.
Oh.
Poor baby. Every time at Tinley, I would try to hold him or anything. He's like, nope.
Nope.
Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Banana.
Yep, banana bling, yellow belly red stripe. It's the first red stripe I have. The only red stripe I have, I should say.
So Sammy said I have some Xanthic TSK willing to trade for some snakes.
Do you? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's chat, Sammy, for sure. I think the only TSKs I have are double het TSK pieds.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Shit, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, no, there's definitely nothing wrong with that.
Do you have any het clown females for sale?
Oh yeah, for sure. You want I'm always willing to sell stuff, right? If it helps somebody out in their projects and that's what they're looking for, then whatever. There's so many out there. I can always get more stuff, right? Later
So
on.
I have a couple of really nice males. What are they?
Which one?
The chocolate Batman, I know, but I can't think of the other
Batman.
one.
The other one's Fire Mojave
Cypress.
Clown.
Yeah.
Male.
That's
Visual.
pretty sweet.
So I've been looking for some females for him.
Gotcha.
And
what are you looking in them? What do you want to be in him?
so he's actually really light colored. And I want to put some color back into it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I love the black, or not the black, but the gray and white snakes, right?
The gray and white?
The gray and white. Gray is my favorite color, so.
So like.
Yes, sir. Look at here. Chris said he loves him some cypress.
Oh. He's in shed. Visual. Oh. Here you go. Pastel double head VPI clown.
Female. Nice.
Chris, you like that cypress too?
Oh yeah.
I love the cypress.
Man, it's one of my favorites. I wanted to see some cypress hurricane stuff. Super hurricane. I'm sorry.
Fire cypress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. But that would make ivories for us.
Yeah, that would. That wouldn't work for you.
That damn thing looks almost DG, dude.
Right? Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Very clean.
She's from a baby. Grew her up. She's on her way. What other cypress stuff do I have? How about pastel lesser het clown?
No. I don't like pastel in my clown.
Oh, gotcha. Word. It's not for everybody. I completely understand that. Oh, no pastel. So pastel leopard wouldn't work for it.
Unless there's DG in it, then we can talk.
Unless there's what?
Unless there's DG in it, then we can talk.
DG, gotcha.
Chris said it almost looks like a fire lace.
Right? Oh, you want to see my new lace boy? Ooh.
Oh, what do we have? Talk to my boss, Holly, Sammy says. Holy shit.
Is that awesome or what?
Dude.
He is badass, I think. See, I would take that over DG every day.
Absolutely. I'm with you 200%, dude.
And that's just a single dose of lace. That's not even a white lace.
I'm actually getting a lace clown from Fingers from Snakes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and he has the prettiest lace projects, y'all.
Yeah.
Chris, is that white lace?
No, it's not white lace. This is just yellow belly pastel lace.
Did you breed it or did you get it from somebody?
No, I bought it from a buddy here.
All right.
Yeah. He took these to this Repticon and he had like 6 laces there and he thought that they were gonna like fly off the shelves and nobody bought any of them. And I'd been looking for lace for a while. I showed up on Sunday afternoon because she also works. She not only works at the reptile shop, she works the reptile shows. She has a booth there, and so I went over to talk to my buddy and I was like, "What? You have lace stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah, you want one?" I was like, "Yes, I do." So he gave me a deal, and I picked up the nicest one I could find. But really, they all looked like this. But I think he is awesome. That belly, just awesome.
I would love to get a female out of him.
Yeah, word.
Oh
I will
yeah.
hook you up. I will hook you up. Do you guys like acid?
Yeah, I kind of got screwed out. I was supposed to get an acid snake and got screwed out of it. Female. So yeah, I'm still kind of ass hurt about that. Dude, I don't know what I did. There we go.
I had been looking around for acid stuff for a while, and I got this guy. So orange. Oh, he's in shed too. Orange Dream Yellow Belly Acid.
Bosa, you're so cute.
I agree. Chris. But I really like the acid and confusion.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty cool, but he's feisty.
But
Although I
don't you
like
just
him.
like the feisty ones though?
Yeah, I like the feisty ones.
So there's a little difference. I love the feisty ones. I just don't like the feisty ones that jump straight up and down after me.
Right. You know, I got this girl, and it really turned me on to the Mystic Phantom stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I just think she is gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah. I just think she is gorgeous. And
So
so I started picking up more Mystic and Phantom stuff, and
we just got a Mystic spot nose clown male.
oh yeah, there you go.
Clown.
Yeah.
He is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see that girl.
Right.
Wow.
She is awesome.
She is very awesome.
Right.
Man.
Calico. You guys like calico?
I do like calico. Do you think there's a difference between calico and sugar?
So I do actually.
Yes.
I do. Just because I've seen. So like, I'll show you sugar and I'll show you calico. And I'll show you what I mean by what I think is the difference, right? So this is ODYB Calico Scrambler. Right?
You got the scrambler?
Yeah.
Me.
So this came from Hernan also. I like Chris Hernan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
That's really
but I think that's.
Could you say what it is again, please?
Yeah, ODYB Calico Scrambler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really like that, right? And that's calico, obviously. And then, hey, get back in there. Hey, you're not jumping ship. Get your little butt back in there. Hey.
Scoot your boots and get on in there, honey.
That's right.
And so to me, I kind of think the opposite. I think that looks calico and the other one looks sugar.
So this is also calico. I have multiple calico. Sorry, I haven't got to the sugar yet. But bamboo calico, right? I absolutely love her. She's great.
I love bamboo. There's so much that needs to be done with it, though.
Right. But I've noticed what I feel like, and most of the calico, I should say most of the calicos I've seen, it only comes up halfway.
Yes.
Right. Where I've seen sugars that come up all the way. Right.
And to me, the sugar seems to be a little more digital looking.
Yeah.
It's like more white.
Yeah. Right. So I'll grab sugar.
What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think there's a difference between calico and sugar? Let us know. We'll turn the banner off for now.
I know people don't like Spider, but I love it.
Shit, look at that baby.
I love Spider. I don't care what anybody says. That is not him. That's not him shaking. That's me, by the way. This is my left hand. So, but the sugar brings it so much higher. I think.
Right. Yeah.
I think it comes up higher on the snake, on the sides.
It just seems like it's more white and not as dirty looking.
Yeah.
I guess would be the best way to say it.
Right. He is. That just comes all the way up to the top, right?
Mm-hmm. Will said sugar and calico have been proven to be different a long time ago by SK. Even the eggs from sugars are way smaller than normal or calico eggs.
Oh,
That's
interesting. Yeah, this guy was pretty small when I first got him too.
Will, we need to get you on the show. You need to quit being bashful and nut up, buddy. Nut up or shut up.
Right?
I love Will. He's been a great supporter.
Oh yeah, Will is awesome.
Yeah,
that's for sure. What other kind of stuff you guys want?
Dude, anything for sale that you think we could help you push? It doesn't matter if it's what do you got hiding? What's one of your biggest things you have for sale right now?
Biggest things I have for sale?
Yeah.
I definitely want to let those banana pied guys go. I have a different line of yellow belly that I don't know. Some people say there's different lines of yellow belly, right? And I have some yellow belly that's doesn't look like normal yellow belly. So let's see.
Both you're so funny, dude. Will's still working on his mic. Oh my god. Oh Lord. I think Will just needs some. Will, I think Bosa needs to come sit on your lap and help you out with your podcast, just to get you going, bud. So what do we have here?
So this is just yellow belly. That's some pretty impressive just yellow belly, right?
That can't be just yellow belly.
That is just yellow belly. It can't be anything else. Yeah, you will, Will.
So it doesn't look grainy. It actually looks really clean.
Right?
Almost got some orange highlights in there too.
Yeah. And my asphalt looks different too. I got good lines. I don't know if you guys know who Matt from Creature Breeder is, but these asphalt yellow bellies came from his lines.
Okay.
So it's not like I came out with a line of yellow belly or something like that, but it's
So
just very.
Is that a male or female?
This is a male. Yep.
Okay.
But I got females too. So.
Have you tried to make a super yet?
Not with these, but that would be interesting, right?
Right. Yeah, that's what I would do.
That would definitely be interesting.
So, like the LSR axis, it actually makes a gray snake.
Yeah.
So I would definitely put those together and see what it would create.
So do you vend shows or just mostly sell online?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's that LSR fire.
Look at that head.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't vend the shows. It's impossible with a 2-year-old and 4-year-old to do something like that. Right? they'll be selling all the snakes and giving everything away for free, I'm sure. And yeah, I'd be chasing them around more than I'd be vending shows. But I do love that LSR fire.
Yellow belly and axis, not LSR and axis. LOL. Hey, Will, this is like number 4 for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bud.
Yep.
On top of all the cold medicine I'm on.
So I would like to get rid of some of these. The yellow bellies and
How many do you have?
I probably got mix of 4 or 5 of them, mixed between males and females.
Are they
So,
het or anything?
all het pods.
There you go, Sammy.
Yep,
All het pies.
all het pods.
Hillbilly pies are nice too.
Yes, they are. You don't know, Will. You don't.
So here, this is wild. Oh,
One
Shut up, Bobby.
more time.
That looks like Mojave chocolates.
one's Mojave. They're both, so they're asphalt and yellow belly. Mojave and, sorry, try this again.
Read you.
Let me get my glasses.
Mojave yellow belly, Mojave asphalt.
Wow. Which one is the Mojave asphalt?
This one is Mojave. This one,
Male or female?
both these are males.
Damn.
Yep. But I have the equivalent in females too.
Everything's for sale for a price, people.
Everything's for sale for a price, of course.
Speaking of pieds, EAD Chad, girl, breeding his GHI Trojan pied to an OD Gen X Pos yellow belly pied girl. Saw have some pieds for sale soon. Very nice, Will. Very nice. We're still we started pairing a couple of weeks ago for the 2024 season. Get some nice stuff pairing. We had to buy 2 adult breeder males this year because the ones we had we weren't really happy with, and they were kind of old and wore out anyway. They're not old, but
Yeah,
I think they just wore out. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can create this year.
Never get that chocolate Batman to.
He ain't gonna do nothing. Man, that is the laziest man I've ever known. Is that chocolate Batman snake?
Of course, then again, like you say, even though you never see him.
Oh my God! Look what he has, babe. Oh my gosh, I want all of them. Look at that one right there.
Wow.
Those are the cutest thing ever, dude.
Aren't they?
Look at that one right there in like the middle of your palm. His he's like green and his eyes are orange looking. I love it. What do they eat when they're that small?
Pinky mice.
Oh my God. I think I gotta have one, Bob.
What
My
are
heart.
those? What are those?
Oh.
Aren't they just adorable?
They are like you just got like a handful of them. They're so cute. What are they called?
Hi.
What are they called again?
Amazon tree boas.
Amazon tree boas.
Yeah, ATBs. Yeah, little Amazon tree boas. So the wild thing about these two is it really doesn't matter like the color pattern that you mix together. You can't predict what the babies are going to be when they come out. Right?
Oh my God, the eyes. Oh. So I want venomous so bad. My husband's like, no, you're not. I'm just that person, though.
So these aren't venomous, right?
Right.
Right. They're Amazon tree boas, right? Yeah. Okay.
But I want rattlesnakes.
Gotcha. I really would like a viper.
Oh, I would too, but once again, the husband says not in the house.
But half of those babies are available too. So if anybody wants some ATB babies, and the story behind those, I got those. I just saw a Craigslist post, and they were moving, and so I drove. They were just giving them away, right? These 3 adults with this gigantic tank. and another little tank. So I drove like an hour and a half down to Colorado Springs to pick these guys up, and they've had the male and the female together the entire time they've had them, which was like 2.5, 3 years or something like that. So I just never split them up. So I was never trying to breed them. And then just a couple months back, the red one, which I found out was the female, obviously, she got super huge, and she had babies, and that's how these came to be. So I just had those as pets. I didn't plan on breeding them or anything like that, right? So, but I love them.
What's the little shoestring ones you have?
Oh, the really, really, really small ones?
Yes. I love it because, you say snakes and mention it in family. You know how people are kind of different. And we have so many family members that won't come to our house now because we have snakes.
Which is fine.
Oh my God. Look, Bob, I got to have one. It's so tiny.
It is so tiny.
Dinosaur-like head.
Yes.
And their eyes.
Hey there.
Look at that little tongue.
And what do they eat? Do they eat bugs or?
Pinky mice and crickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is that grown or is that just a baby?
This is full grown.
Wow.
Yep.
I love how small they are.
Yeah, right. I used to have little Stimson's pythons too. You ever seen the Stimsons? Yeah,
They're really small, right?
Yeah, they're really, really small. Them and children's pythons are like the smallest pythons. But a buddy talked me out of those. I had a male and a female, and a buddy talked me out of those. This guy's so cool, though.
Wicked Morph said, I do think there's a difference. Sugar is more white. I agree.
Yep, I agree.
Phil, we were just talking about you 15 minutes ago, bud.
It's been a while.
BNS wants to know, are they rough or smooth scaled? I'll ask him again.
What'd you say?
Chris wants to know, are they rough or smooth scaled?
Rough green snakes.
Okay.
Yep, those are the little guys. Little rough green snakes. Somebody was talking about carpets. I'm always biting them.
I love carpets. I wanted to get one of my buddies, but didn't have it at the time.
Come here, you.
Wow, yours are a lot different than his. His were black and yellow.
So this is a super red caramel jag. So it is captive bred, which is nice, obviously. But if you guys know who Martin Morelia is, she is she's pretty cool. And then
that is a pretty snake, bud.
Right.
But I do say I do like the black and yellows more.
Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you there. Have you seen green ones?
No, I have not.
So this guy.
He's trying to turn our house into a zoo.
This guy is a super zebra carpet python.
Ooh.
He is green. I feel like this color is not showing up very well.
It's not.
Yeah, it looks kind of just dirty looking.
Yeah, it's just my laptop camera. So I really should have set up the Canon. My bad.
Trevor, way to go to drop the ball.
Right, I know. I got the mic and everything, and I don't even have the right camera set up.
Went all out and out except for the camera.
Loser. But I do love my carpets. I think they're so much more adventurous than the
Yeah.
ball pythons. They're always moving around. They're very inquisitive, even way more than my boas. And I have some
Right.
pretty cool boas too.
So
But
that's what I want to do. Like, so we bought a new home over a year ago, and I want to get a really nice display in the living room of the stuff we love, and
mm,
carpet is definitely going to be in there.
yeah,
I want the red eye skinks in there.
mm,
Uh, a few different things, but those are like up on my list.
those little red-eyed croc skinks.
Yes.
They are very. You definitely have to find a good breeder, and make sure they're captive bred.
Earl.
Earl, there you go. Yeah, right.
He is in it deep,
Yeah.
very deep.
That's
And
awesome.
he actually gets them from overseas, and I mean, to go into his home, they have such an amazing setup to where
Mm,
you have the outdoor sounds and
mm.
everything's so automated
Yeah,
with
I mean, it's just it's
everything from
above
A
and
to Z.
beyond.
Yeah. You know, Earl, that's shit. That's Earl.
Right.
That's just
I almost think he likes his lizards more than he does his snakes anymore.
yeah, probably so.
That's funny.
So, do you have anything else you want to show off tonight?
I mean, I could go for hours in here. It's really when you guys want to kick me out.
I'm drinking. I'm good. I just don't know about everybody else.
Let's see. Oh, let's check out the. Where are you at? Let's get into some stranger stuff. Stranger stuff.
Shit. My heart.
And he's Het Clown.
Butter, but stranger, maybe?
Yep. It's Super Pastel Butter Stranger Het Clown.
Super pastel. Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
see the head on him yet.
Oh yeah. So,
There it is.
there you go. I got him from Marshall.
Marshall's who?
Up at NOCO. NOCO.
Okay.
Yep.
No.
Yep. And then this one I got from do you guys watch Holdback Rack? The auctions?
I try to. It's hard. She's on it. Jessica's on it. A really hard time for me to get on.
Gotcha. Yeah. I buy way too many snakes off that. But this guy is hey, Spider. Got Spider in him, but he's I just got him not very long ago. Let's see what all is in him. Some of these snakes, they have so much in them. But Fire Butterbee Stranger Het Clown. Fire Butterbee Stranger Het Clown.
Our Butterbee Stranger Het Clown. Okay.
Which is interesting because don't those look like clown teardrops?
Yeah, that does. Yep.
Right? But he's obviously not a visual clown.
Right, because of the eyes.
Right. And the stripe. Yeah.
Yep.
But Marshall is a straight shooter. You definitely know that, Chris. Marshall is awesome. Awesome.
So I actually do not own a spider yet. I need to own a spider.
I think you should. I think we should bring Spider back. In fact, I was just talking to a friend of mine. Actually, it might have been Marshall. And he was telling me that it's not what people think. It's not like actually neurological, the wobble. It's the way that the skull grows, I guess. And
the way that the what grows?
Skull? The skull?
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
So the fluid in the head is why some of them have the wobble and the stargazing and all that, and why others don't is because their skull forms correctly. and so it's not an excess of the fluid in the head. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, obviously, but I do know that I don't have wobble on my spiders. So I know that, there's a lot of people out there that they're, I've seen some videos of pretty wobbly spiders for sure.
Right.
But I haven't really seen it.
So I've heard a multitude of things, like, people thinking, oh, well, it's inner ear, it's this, it's that, it's the other. I mean, until they really figure out what it is, I think
Yeah.
I'm with you. Bring it back. If you see your snake is going to have wobbles really
Right.
bad, it's going to affect the health of the snake. Do something about it. If it's not,
then whatever.
Let's do something. Let's. I love the white on the spiders.
Yeah.
And what it is, the pattern too.
The pattern, yes.
Sometimes it's like one of the craziest snakes sometimes.
Yeah.
I just think they're, the reality is I think all of these are so cool. It's probably why I have so many different types and colors and patterns, and they're so unique, and I am so not artistic whatsoever. Like this is the only way I get to be artistic is putting two snakes together and making something cool. Right? I suck at stick figures, right? So this is just so much fun for me, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it. So
I do too. And although we haven't produced anything yet, we sit down together. It's our special time to see what we can make in the future. And we're looking on Morph Market going, yeah, I want to make that, or no, hell no, I don't want to make that nasty looking that bullshit. I don't want to make a snake that looks like a turd.
So here's the question I always ask somebody: at what point did you switch from while looking at Morph Market? What point did you switch from, hey, that's a cool snake, to what could I do to that snake?
A long time ago.
Yeah, good.
Because I look at a lot of the pattern snake, like the bamboo, right?
Ooh, I love
really
bamboo.
Messes up the colors or the pattern and everything. And I think that is just that black pastel, or like two in Hurricane, or like, well, three of my favorites. So I keep on adding stuff, but I can see like there's so much more that can be done with them. People just need to have the time and the snakes and the willingness to do it. And like clown just don't have to go into everything. It's like, let's stop and let's take a couple of genes and put them together and see what it's going to do for a little bit. And that's what I like about people who are working the big projects, that they're like, hey, let's do this one step at a time. What is it going to do with Orange Dream? What is it going to do with just your basic shit, We don't have to put all these receptors and everything. So
it's so the way that like the market is going for breeder to breeder is I want triple recessives and quad recessives and all that kind of stuff, and that's great, right? That's so cool. And I have double and triple recessives as well, so I'm not like dogging on them, but I just love how easy it is to make a triple codom or a triple incomplete dominant, right? Or a quad incomplete dominant, and all the crazy colors that you can get out of that. And you can make those so much quicker and easier, and they're way cheaper for people, like for a pet owner to get, right? It's hard to sell a $3,500, $4,000 snake to a pet owner, right? So, and the reality is, I just think they're all so beautiful anyway. It doesn't matter if they're $100 snake or a $4,000 snake. It's a snake, and I think the reality is the pricing. We make it, right? And the bottom line is they're all ball pythons, right?
That, and like the whole puzzle project, I think so much more needs to be done with it. I seen today there was I forget who it was. They produced a red stripe puzzle clown.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, we need more of this, If we're gonna do it, let's leave the pod stuff out, or do something else with it for a little bit. Let's give something else a turn.
Right. Let's see how many puzzle stuff I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to definitely put that tri-stripe male to a puzzle female. I'd love to see tri-stripe puzzles.
Yes,
I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm a big fan of tri-stripe and puzzle, obviously, but those are probably two of my top projects: tri-stripe and puzzle, probably.
Will, I'll send it to you. I sent it to Bobby this morning. When I sent it, I was like, "Oh my goodness, I like that." I'm really interested in the puzzle clown project, though. As long as it's got color to it, I don't want just a black and white or a white snake. Look at this shit, dude. Look at what he has. What is that?
That's a super pastel puzzle male.
See, I hate pastel, but that was gorgeous.
Right?
It looks like it's chaining down the side.
Right. So if I can't get him to pose for the camera.
Yeah. I know, right? I want to see his head.
Right.
And see, that really doesn't look like a super pastel. It's not all blushed out. There is actually color on the head.
Right.
I love that.
I got him. So for my main males, I got him, and then I got oh darn, he's in shed. Pastel OD blackhead head puzzle. Boy.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Oh my goodness.
This is Rubik's. That's his name.
Rubik's?
Rubik's, yeah, puzzle.
That's cool.
Like a Rubik's Cube, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. So this one's a mystery. Let's see if anybody can help me with it. We haven't been able to.
I love mystery snakes. Now, if they guess it, did they get the snake?
What?
I'm really going to try to guess this snake, damn it. Male or female is number one.
All right, so we're going male. Okay, let's see head.
Champagne. Ultra male.
No. So.
Russo.
No.
What in the hell is that?
So the question is, do we think it's a visual tri-stripe or not?
No, I do not. Honestly, I do not.
Okay, good. I don't know. The breeder that I bought him from, I don't know if you guys know Dave from Custom Scales. He showed him off to a lot of other big breeders because he didn't know for sure either. Half of them said visual, half of them said not.
Chris said no.
Chris said no, right?
And what Chris says goes.
Goes, right? They're some of the original tri-stripe breeders, or D-stripe breeders, I should say, from Europe said yes. Yep, it's lesser. It's a pewter lesser head tri-stripe. Either head tri-stripe or visual. We don't know. But there was some of the original D-stripe breeders from Europe that said yes, visual. There was some that said no. I don't know. Marshall, who has his own line of tri-stripe, right? No-code tri-stripe. He was at the show with me. He was at the show with me when I bought it, and he said, "Well, it definitely doesn't look like a lesser pewter." So maybe it's just a hardcore tri-stripe influence. I don't know.
Mm.
So the thing about tri-stripe is the hets are crazy looking hets.
Mm.
Like it shows through. And I'll show you some more examples.
Okay. I'm trying to talk. I think it's about gone. No. What are you laughing about? He's like, hell yeah, I'm ready for her voice to go.
You ever seen a banana that looks like that?
No, I haven't.
Right?
Because I don't own a banana.
Whoa. Just the Chiquita kind. That's
I tell about that from M&K all the time. Everybody send Holly all of your bananas. I like, no.
So that's a banana het tri-stripe male. He's a breeder male of mine. But you can see that.
Can we see his head and stuff too?
Yeah, for sure. Come on.
That alien stripe is very elongated.
Come out of there. Okay, fine. Go the other way. 1 of 2. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Why are you hiding? You aren't shy. Come on.
Holy head influence.
Holy head influence, right? This isn't even the most extreme head influence snake I have. But that's some serious head influence, right?
And it's head tri-stripe.
Het tri-stripe, right?
Okay.
That can't be a visual, right?
Right.
Based on the same logic as the lesser pewter, that can't be a visual.
Okay.
Right? So then...
Dang, Chris, I wish I would have had you come onto this show, sir.
Uh-oh.
Good night, Stevie.
My laptop might die on us.
Uh-oh.
Your battery...
Short, y'all.
Yeah, might be the end of the show. We'll see. I'll run until the wheels fall off.
Okay. We're gonna run until his wheels fall off, y'all. Then we'll cut it off. I don't know. I've never thought about that. You'd have to look it up. Do you know what banana would do with bongo?
And based on the same thought process, that's a het tri-stripe too.
I freaking love that, dude.
Right,
Male
right? It's not a visual, but is it a visual? I don't know. Right?
Is it a male or female though?
It's a male who's het to het. This guy came from Osman.
From Aussie?
No, Osman Reptiles.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think he's freaking awesome for a het.
He is beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, before your laptop dies, I guess we'll go ahead and shut this down, everybody. Thank you for coming on the show, man. I really appreciate it. You can come on anytime you want to. Hit me up anytime, dude.
Awesome.
It's been awesome.
It has definitely been a pleasure.
Let's see what else we got here. Bob, anything we need to add before his laptop dies?
No, it's been awesome.
Follow our guy Trevor, like, subscribe. He's in the description. Like,
do you
our
have
show.
a YouTube channel? Or
I do, but I haven't posted anything on it.
We'll work on that, sir. We'll work on that.
One of these days, I'll get around to doing it. I gotta make my YouTube videos from like in between midnight and 1 p.m. or 1 a.m.
So when your kids are asleep.
Yeah, right. Otherwise, I'll have some special guests.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on, and Merry Christmas, everybody. We love you guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.